Hello sports fans, this is NOMAH, back with another card opening video for your entertainment, and today we are going to try to answer the age-old question, can you tell what's in a box by weighing it? This is something that is a little controversial because, of course, pack weighing is frowned upon, and you should not stand in Target with a scale and pack weigh, and you should not sell products online that you've already weighed and know that there are no hits in. But if you buy a case of something, or if you buy several things on sale and you want to know what's in there and you weigh it ahead of time, are you going to learn anything? Well, that's what we're going to find out today. So I have here 3 boxes of 2023 Topps Heritage High Number Baseball. I'm a big fan of 21, 22, and 23 high number hobby boxes, as far as I believe they're an undervalued asset. So I buy a lot of this stuff. The deal with Heritage is you're going to have, on average, 2 of these boxes would have a relic, 1 would have an auto. They're all going to have one or the other, but autos generally fall 4 per case, 12 boxes per case, okay? So I got my kitchen scale and I weighed each of these boxes, 21.8, 22.2, 23.1. The 21.8, and I see Wade Boggs is falling down here. I might have to address that later. 21.8 has a little X on it. I don't remember why I put that on when I did that. Maybe just to show that that was the lightest one. But I'm curious, does this one being 23 ounces, this is 1.5 ounces more than this one. Does that mean that this one has a relic and this one has an auto? We're gonna find out. It's worth noting that I did open one that was 21.8 and it did not have an auto in it. So I don't know what's going on. It could be that this one has a more heavy box topper. So many things are possible. We are going to find out. Now, while I'm getting this first box open, if you guys could pop that like button, I would greatly appreciate it. And here we go. Getting started, former Orioles coach and player Al Bunbury. I got his autograph when I was a kid. We're going to do the stage a little bit differently this time because I just want to make a stack of what cards we have pulled out of each box. And we're going to try to be kind of efficient because we are opening 3 hobby boxes of a product that we have all seen a million times. So I'm not going to take the time to go through each pack really slowly. I don't want to make a 2-hour video here. I want to make a nice lean 30-minute video, maybe even 20, that will tell you guys at each weight point what is in each of these boxes. And you might find it helpful if you buy a case to know what you want to open or not open. However, I'm expecting to get a little bit of hate in the comments of people saying, well, you guys are, by doing this video, there's a 74 highlight Ryan, you are, and I'm gonna just not worry about, I guess I'll take out the good rookies. But I think you're gonna be you're encouraging people's bad behavior. But listen, you shouldn't be buying hobby boxes off of eBay anyway, because every single hobby box on eBay, well, let me rephrase that, not every single one. There are a lot of people who make money off of eBay by selling stuff where they've either weighed the packs, they have weighed the boxes, or they simply already pulled all the autographs out of the case. When I had a case recently of 21 Heritage High Number, we have a chrome one. Let's see. I did sell the ones that I got the hits out of, but that one's to $9.99. I also sold them for super cheap because there might have been an auto relic in there, but there were not autos in there. You should only buy hobby boxes that are sealed if you are very clear that it's a bargain and that you don't mind if there's not a big hit in there. Because just think about the economics of it. Someone's not going to sell it for cheap unless there's something going on where they know that there's no hit. Or, I mean, again, in the cases of this product, there are hits. It's just going to be relics, not autos. Or it might be a huge hit and be a auto relic. Or it might be a short print of some kind, or a chrome product of some kind. So the only way I really could have known what was in my case was to open all 12 boxes. But once I did all the autos, I wanted to give people an opportunity to get cheap hobby boxes, and I just kind of got tired of the product. I didn't want to keep opening it. So it's your prerogative what you want to do, and everyone has their own ethics. But this video is meant to serve both as a how to, or out of just curiosity, for those of you who maybe can't afford to buy 3 hobby boxes of something, it's also a little bit of a PSA. It's an opportunity for me to say to you guys, be careful what you buy off of eBay. And interestingly enough, it does appear that in box number 1, we've hit a relic, which is interesting because this was the lightest of these 3 boxes. So what do we make of that? It's a little bit weird. And we're about to hit that relic, and we'll see who we got. Looks like Cody Bellinger from the Cubs. Now, I've got a couple of you patrons that like Cubs, and I've also got a couple of you trying to do trades with me for Cubs stuff. So if you are, I've never seen that card before. That's weird. I know it's an insert, but it must be pretty short printed because I've opened quite a bit of this product and I have not seen that one. Anyway, if you are one of my Cubs patrons, I know that that's a short print, so I'm going to put that one aside. And or you happen to be trying to trade with me, just putting all my Rockies aside for spring training, except Jonathan Daza that we just passed, who is no longer on that team. That's a cool card. And I will review each of these boxes at the end for what we got. But interestingly enough, the lightest box was a relic box. Now, we still might get a photo variant. The chrome card of Luis Arias, granted multiple batting title winner, but he's just not that valued, you know. He's like the Tony Gwynn or Wade Boggs of this generation. Unfortunately, those guys were kind of undervalued. The home run hitters are more valuable. Anyway, on that Bellinger relic, if you're already involved in a trade with me, or you're a Cubs loving patron and you want that card, please email me and let me know. I'm not putting out a general call because I know that card is going to go out to one of those guys, one of those few guys. Okay, here we have a backwards one. It's the home run special. We've seen that card a million times. I don't even know why they put it in backwards because it's really not notable in any manner. Got another insert. All right, so box 1, we're almost concluded with. We're going to take a super quick look. And I mean, this product just has an incredibly high floor because of all the rookies in it. I probably should have put Stowers aside. But it does not appear that we got any photo variants. Reagan's rookie, at least not that I noticed. It's going to tell us right there. So we're just going to look very, very, very quickly through, because I know it doesn't make for great TV here. But we just want to make sure that there aren't any photo variants. I did miss one the last time I opened this product, so I just want to double check this for you guys. But it seems like box 1, pretty much of a dud, I would say. And we're not guaranteed to get an autograph in any of these boxes. It's just kind of interesting to find out, does the weight matter? And my initial thought is no, because if weight mattered, the lightest box would have the auto, because an autographed card is heavier by nature. Excuse me, an autographed card is lighter by nature than a relic card. Relics are a thicker stock, and the fabric of it is going to add to the weight as well. Okay, so no short prints in that one. Oh, but we haven't even finished opening all of it. My fault, my fault, my fault. Speaking of bad TV, bear with me, guys. We're gonna get there. By the end of this video, we will have a conclusive answer, I hope, as to whether weight matters or not. So we're about to go up 0.4 ounces from the 21.8 to the 22.2. We will save the heaviest for the last. My supposition is that the heaviest box might have some kind of booklet or some kind of auto relic in it that would explain the extra weight. Or it might have, Massa rookie, it might have a puzzle box topper, because the puzzle box toppers do weigh a bit more than the buyback card box toppers and the jumbo box toppers. So we are about to find out. Those are all the latest Red Sox, or as I really like this guy Corbin that does a show called Red Seat Radio. If you're a Red Sox fan or just a baseball fan, check out Red Seat Radio on YouTube. He's an awesome guy, just does his podcast from apparently his bedroom, but he's super smart and he has all kinds of interesting information about the Red Sox. All right, so does that explain the Carlos Correa box topper? Does that explain the differential? Because if you think about the box toppers, yeah, I mean, there's no question that this is heavier, even not having my kitchen scale out. This card, for one thing, is lighter than the standard stock cards, this being a vintage card, a buyback card. So maybe the lightest ones, it doesn't necessarily indicate that it has an autograph. Maybe that indicates that it has a buyback box topper, because this card is significantly heavier than an average card, and it is ergo significantly even more so heavier than the buyback box topper card. So maybe, at least in Heritage's case, the answer to the weight problem more has to do with what is the box topper versus what is the hit. That's an interesting working theory. That's going to be our thesis right now until we know more. I'm going to see how long I can maintain eye contact with you guys while opening packs. So far, I feel like this is kind of a good parlor trick, and I'm going to be going until I can't anymore. Let's see. I wonder if I can rip the whole box without even looking at it. Probably not. I feel like this is going to start to become like Jenga in just a minute. Okay, I couldn't do it anymore. I had to look and see what was going on. All right, we have a backwards card, but it's either going to be that home run special or it's some kind of short print. Okay, so in this box, we got the Andrew McCutchen. What does that say? Position? I think it says position. It does say position. I don't know that I've ever seen that variant before. Bottom left-hand corner, it says position. So that presumably means that it's a variant where they did his position different. That is really interesting. I'm going to sleeve that. Andrew McCutchen, probably not a future Hall of Famer, but certainly Hall of pretty good player. And that's a very interesting variant for you Pirates fans out there. I'm going to have to look up and see how rare that card is. I'm not sure if I would want to trade it or not. It's certainly very interesting. And it would seem to indicate that, at least in this box, the variants are backwards. But I'm going to check anyway, because when I got that Xander Bogaerts image variant the other day out of another box of this very product, it did not indicate by being backwards that it was a variant. It appeared to be just a normal card. So there's another Fott rookie. Why are they still making baseball cards of Anthony Rendon? Does he even play anymore? Like, what is the deal with that guy? Always the Julian and Walker are back-to-back in this product. I've noticed that the distribution is pretty consistent. All right, no more variants in this one. Now, I do want to point out, for those of you that might be new to collecting or new to Heritage, 700 and up in this particular product are short prints, one every 3 packs. I'm not fishing those out right at the moment because it would be boring. It would not be fun for you guys to watch me do that. But do know that if you are collecting these, you know, if a common card has a book value of maybe 50 cents to $1, you are going to find that the short print cards are going to have a book value of around $3 or $4. By book value, of course, I mean what Beckett has it at. If you go to Beckett.com, you can look all these cards up. I personally just canceled my subscription to Beckett, and we do have another Clubhouse Collection relic. So no autos so far. And that is going to be, all right, our boy Corbin Carroll, and that is a rookie card. That is very cool. The algorithm, the YouTube algorithm has brought Corbin Carroll and I together on a collision course because So this is a much stronger box than the last one because we've got a short print. Well, okay. So again, short prints 1 in every 3 packs of the 700 to 725 cards, 701 to 725. What I mean is an image variant, super short print. Plus the Corbin Carroll Game Used Bat rookie card. What I love about the YouTube algorithm is it just knows what I like, and it knew that I was going to like. There's another Tolia short print. He does sign really well at spring training, so that's why I'm putting those aside. And the Rockies are my National League team. But the algorithm showed me a video of Corbin Carroll talking to someone. I think it was someone from Topps about his baseball card collection. And that got me thinking, and I reached out to Derek Hall, who is the CEO of the Diamondbacks. By the way, if you live in Arizona and you need anything from the D-backs, Derek Hall, the CEO from the D-backs, is known that he will answer every single email sent to him, which is pretty wild when you think about the fact that I think he's the president and CEO of a Major League Baseball team, but he is obsessed with customer service, and he answers every email. When my son was younger, he played in Little League up here in Northern Arizona, and I was trying to get the Diamondbacks to donate some stuff to a fundraiser we were doing for the Little League. And I reached out to Derek Hall, and he got back to me, and he put me in touch with a person that helped with donating some items, including a Luis Gonzalez signed bobblehead that I ended up actually donating money to the Sedona Little League for because I thought it was so cool. I still have it. It's for trade or sale. I still have it just because I have too much stuff. So if you're interested in that one, let me know. But at any rate, years later, I had a sports business major participating in my therapeutic treatment program, and he was looking for an internship. Reached out to Derek Hall. Derek Hall connected him with the intern manager, and my guy ended up with an internship at the Diamondbacks. So Derek Hall is a super cool guy. So upon seeing this video where Corbin Carroll is talking about how he loves baseball cards and collects baseball cards, I reached out to Derek Hall and I explained who I was, reminded him of our past contact, let him know that I had a YouTube channel the last year and a half that's up over 850,000 views and 2,600 subscribers. And by the way, thank you guys for the views and the subs. And please consider subscribing if you have not yet, so you can get all kinds of awesome, yummy baseball card content. But anyway, asked if there's any chance that I could interview, that's a cool card, Corbin, about his baseball card collection. And it looks like it's on. I said, you know, I'm happy to make a donation to the Arizona Diamondbacks Foundation, which is the charity that does all kinds of great work in Arizona. That's a cool card. Emmanuel Valdez rookie to $9.99. So far, both cards have had a chrome card, so that does not seem to be affecting the weight. There's a sweet Pujols. By the way, for those of you that didn't see the video where I showed it off, I have an Albert Pujols, that's not a rookie card, I don't know why I put that in there. Albert Pujols team issued spring training jersey. So it's one that he wore, although he didn't play in the game that day. I'm open to selling or trading that one, so let me know if you're interested in that. Anyway, Derek Hall connected me with someone else, and it appears we are now in the process of scheduling me going down to Phoenix and interviewing Corbin Carroll about his baseball cards. So I'm also getting ready to bring him a bunch of cards because I know that, and thank you, Robbie, by the way, my longtime loyal patron, Robbie, for letting me know who he PCs, which is Mariners from when he was a kid, and also cards of himself. That I knew, but also apparently the 2019 draft class, which I guess is what he was part of. All right, so this is 23.1 ounces. So we've gone, this is going to be a full ounce and a half. Is that right? 1.3 ounces more than the first one. So if we get another relic out of here, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. It's obvious that the differential between these two, the 0.4 ounces, was all about the box topper. That's very obvious to me. because other than that, the box was the same. They each had a chrome refractor and they each had a relic. And check this out, I was right. I'm no longer puzzled by the question of why this weighs more. See what I did there? No longer puzzled, because look. So since I have pulled a puzzle already out of this case, does that mean that there's 2 puzzles per case? Question mark. Interesting, not sure. I am yet to pull an autograph out of this case. I believe this is the 5th box now that I have opened of this case. So after 5 boxes, we haven't hit an auto. Does that mean we're due for an auto? Not necessarily, but it means we've jumped up to a 1 out of 2 chance of hitting an auto if we have already opened, did I say that right? We've opened these 2 and 2 others, I believe. So 8. Yes, I think that's right. I think we have 8 left, which means if there's 4 autos in the case, we have a 1 out of 2 chance of hitting an auto right now. And there isn't one in that stack. So we're about to find out if we hit an auto or not. But it is interesting to note for me, at least for this product, the 2023. Now, I don't know about 21 and 22, because in 21 and 22 Heritage, we might have to do this experiment again. I don't think they have puzzles in 21 and 22, and I don't even know if they have those oversized box toppers or not. I think it's all buybacks, although the 21 product I know does have posters, and I'm sure that the posters weigh more than the buyback cards. So it's an interesting conundrum. Is it about the weight of the hit? And we do not have a relic. We just have that dumb cardigan. Cardigan. A word for a sweater, and also for a baseball card you've hit so many times that you say, there's that cardigan. I think we're going to start calling those cards sweaters. I've already seen that card a million times. There's that cardigan. It's a sweater. Now you guys are in on the vernacular. In the future, if I say that card's a sweater, you're going to know what I mean. It means I'm sick of seeing that card. But what a blessing to get sick of seeing a card, because I have the time, money, and energy to open cards enough to get sick of any card. Because really, all baseball cards are beautiful and wonderful. Because as we know, baseball cards are awesome. No relic yet, which means it could be that my logic was completely off. I figured that the lightest box was going to have the auto, and the other ones would have relics, although I did suspect this 23.1 ounce one probably had a puzzle just because it was so much heavier than the others. But aha! Another relic, look! No auto yet. No auto yet. Tune in next time for an auto. Next time I open this product, let's get it out of the way. What is it? Oh, it's a nice one. All right, that's cool. I'm very happy with that. Vladdy is someone that I PC, so I'll definitely take that one. And don't go anywhere, guys, because there are some great image variant and chrome variant cards in this product that we might really enjoy taking a look at. But I think what this certainly seems to prove is that if you think you can get away with buying a case of this and weighing it, which was not my intention. I just happened to sell the other boxes last time because I just got lucky and I got all of the autos in my first 6 boxes. But if you are intending on gaming the system by weighing boxes of Heritage and figuring out which ones have the auto, best of luck to you, because as you can see, the 1.3 ounce spread told us absolutely nothing. We do have a Miami Chrome card coming up. It told us literally nothing. Okay, so here's the McCutcheon. Oh, I see what the variant is. I see it now. So, in the base card, look at where the name and the position are. So not just this one, but all of them are going to have a a different location. They just put his name in a different spot on this variant. So it's a position, I think in the past they called these name swap, and they just changed it to position swap. So whatever. I wish that Topps would stop trying to improve upon the formula within Heritage, because we all kind of know there's Julian and then Walker and then Skip one and Senga. We've seen that pattern now 3 times. We all kind of know what the words mean, and I wish they would stop changing the meaning of them, because it's just kind of confusing, to be honest. Like, I thought when it said position that, and maybe I'm just not being very smart today, but I thought it meant that they had gotten his position wrong, or maybe in his standard card it said outfield, on this one it said DH. Anyway, it doesn't matter. All right, Marlin, Trevor Rogers. Nothing too exciting there. So every pack has had a chrome card. Every pack has had a box topper. Every card has had a relic. The only difference as far as weight goes has been indeed the box topper. The difference in quality has been that one of these had, let's put that right pie inside for the Rockies. One of these had a pretty hot rookie, which is that Corbin Carroll, and it also contained the variant of Andrew McCutchen. I don't know why these are upside down all of a sudden. But that's just luck of the draw. That has nothing to do, rest in peace, Alciante. That has nothing to do with anything other than randomness of openings. And I would say, all things considered, I don't think Carl Kaufman's on the, sorry for the glitch there. I had an alarm go off on my phone. I hate when that happens. And now I've got my wife coming home, which is going to make my dogs bark. Last little tranche of cards here. Got that Tolia once again. But anyway, the only difference in these boxes, it had nothing to do with the quality of the hit. It just had to do with which box topper we had. All right, so I'm not seeing any variants, but we're gonna double check. I think, without a doubt, the 22.2 ounce box wins as far as which box is best, because of the Corbin Carroll Relic rookie, as well as the Kutch variant. None of these boxes were overwhelmingly good. I would say that was the only one that was even kind of good. But we've kind of answered our question. Weight does not matter. Weight is just a number. So don't fool yourself trying to think you can figure out the hit based on the weight. You can figure out the quality of the box topper, or at least the type of box topper. So, you know, just going over the cards from each one that I saw fit to set aside, there's nothing really too exciting. There's a lot of dupes from box to box. Another thing that's kind of nice about this opening, though, is you do get to see how some of the inserts are different. Like, you know, you didn't get that in every box. You didn't get that in every box. So you are going to get, in any high number Heritage product, you're going to get almost all the cards. You're going to get almost all the good rookies. Those are definitely the 2 best cards of the opening. Almost all of the good rookies, or all of them. The thing that's going to be different is the hit, the player in the hit, the quality of the hits, and the inserts are going to be different. But that's it. So this was certainly an interesting exercise, and I do like that Vladdy relic just because I PC him. But it's all about the box toppers, guys. It would appear that at the end of the day, this box topper weighs 1.3 ounces more than this one. It weighs 0.9 ounces more than this one. This one weighs 0.4 ounces more than this one. So the 3 box toppers are the only differential. Every single box had a chrome card. Every single box had a relic. Everything about these boxes was identical except for the box topper. So at least for 2023 Topps Heritage High Number, the answer to the question posed at the outset of this video, does weight matter? The answer is no, unless you really want a puzzle, in which case if you have access to all the boxes in a case and a scale, get the heaviest one. You really want the decal edge box topper, in which case get the medium weight one. Or you really want the buyback card, in which case get the lightest one. That is what we have learned today, NOMAH Nation. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this little experiment. This is the first time I've done a video like this, so please let me know in the comments. If you find this not interesting at all, let me know in the comments. Please do it politely, because like I said, the purpose of this video is not to point out how to cheat. The point of this video is actually to warn you guys that A, apparently in this product, and probably most Heritage, you can't tell bupkis by the weight, and B, be careful of buying sealed hobby boxes on eBay, because either someone's pulled all the hits out of that case, probably, or they've weighed them all, probably, and they've done more experiments like this to figure out what the weight differentials mean. There are occasionally people who just get given a hobby box, or they buy too many hobby boxes, they run into financial problems and they need to sell something. I certainly don't begrudge that. I know that happens, but most of the time, you want to buy hobby boxes from Dave & Adam's, Steel City, Blowout Cards, someplace reputable, Cards HQ. Buy them from somewhere reputable. Don't buy them online or on eBay, because you're going to end up with cards with boxes generally that don't have as many hits. So that was part of the point of this video, is to have an excuse just to tell you guys that. Well, I had fun, even though I didn't get any autographs. I was kind of figuring we'd get at least one, but that just gives me more to look forward to, because I'm looking at, off camera to my right, a big stack of the rest of the boxes out of this case. And the more relics we eliminate, the more autographs we have to look forward to. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please keep that big smile on your face, because baseball cards are awesome. And NOMAH loves ya. We'll see you next time.
What's up? I'm Kevin Millar. NOMAH loves you.